Ahoy there, hello, it is me, Tiny Pirate. Hello and welcome to more Factorio. So a few little things have happened since we last chatted. The first thing is the base has got bigger. I have thrown in all of the tier 4 astronomical science except for the very last one, which is what we're going to start on tonight. So that includes these whirligigs generating, what are they making? Dark energy science, which is cool, using negative pressure and astrometric data. We have more whirligigs making more dark energy because they don't make enough otherwise. We have some micro black hole data, which is just trucking along quite nicely. More micro black hole data, because again it wasn't producing as much as I wanted. 0 point energy data, which again needs more negative pressure data, so we do seem to be a bit short on that. And some more 0 point energy. Well, what do you know? Lots of 0 point. And then we're making the well, we will make the insight thingamy bobbies here in due course. So it's currently slowly being upgraded with the next final tier of what are these things? Computer widgets. It's supercomputers. Yeah, so they're cranking away very, very slowly, but that's all going, yeah, it's going pretty well. But today we're actually going to work on a spaceship to go into Stellar. Down here we have energy science. I can't remember if I showed this off last time. It's just all a blur, but as you can see, it's all loaded up with a selection of the energy sciences, starting at the tier 4 boson energy data. Why are you short? You short on the red gas? Where's the red gas coming in? No, not enough of it. No, we may have to do something about that at some point. But we have enough kicking around. We have this green data. We're producing fusion test data, fusing force fields and proton streams by the looks of it. And we have magnetic monopole data with electromagnetic field and proton streams. That one's chunking along okay. And I have a feeling this is more of that boson data. So those 3 data sources will also require a 4th data source, which is, which is going to be the ones we have to go to space for. So we will do that a little bit tonight. What we're going to do in particular is, let's go back to our little base here, is these final tiers of science. We need to make an asteroid belt probe, and then we need to send this thing in in one of these, a space probe launcher, which is built using a space probe rocket, which is this little thing, and we put the astronomical science thing in it, and it will return for us astronomical data. So to do that, in this case, we need to launch this rocket thing from an asteroid belt. So we're going to have to get a ship and get out there. Now we could launch a cargo rocket out there and just crash it into the pod, into the spot, but that would be kind of boring. So I thought it might be fun instead. Why are we just not getting? Oh, okay, that does make sense. Okay, this is just not big enough, basically. Put that in. What else am I missing? Put you in. So we need a whole bunch of stuff, and I really need these built. So I should make sure we have at least field data cards. What else was there? Can I just find some data cards somewhere from around here? I think I will just try and steal them. Do we have any at all? Oh, there's no point going that way, is there? So, oh yeah, okay, cool, we'll go south. So on the surface, meanwhile, we are cranking out these rockets because they are going to be needed, and I managed to find that a beacon does actually work for them. So they've been going pretty well. We're filling up this with a few extra bots. We're going to need to take some with us. So actually, that is a good point. I must remember to bring some with us. Okay, once it empties those out, you'll see how quickly it starts to produce a new rocket. But I'd like to think you'd see that. Oh, what we're going to do, we're going to make sure these are up to scratch. I want 3,000 of these. So there you go. Crunch, 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 crunch. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, it just goes on and on real quick. So we're going to leave those just to generate a bunch of rocket science for us, which will be good. Meanwhile, let's have a look. We're going to grab as much of the science data cards as we can and shove them in that box. I want to take some probes with me so I can do my first trip and bring back a few thousand science cards so that we can make the catalogs and generate the tier 4 science, which will be... No, don't you dare steal. There we go. I'm just messed with this one massively by stealing half of its load. Is it about equal? Okay, we'll just stick that in inventory or something. Alright, that's probably fine. Yeah, we turned off logistics. Cool. So I'll go shove that in a box, which will help. We do have the airframe pieces because they're required for the tier 4. Whoops, going too far. The airframes are required for tier 4 science. I've got everything all set up. All we need is this final set of resources, and we are in our happy place, and science will be generated. Alright, so... Wow, okay, these are mega greedy. You know what, I'm gonna have to bring in a station. Can I even do that effectively? 5,000, yeah, I think we can. We'll bring in the data first, and then we'll figure out how to make it the most effective use of our time. We'll put a temporary priority boost on this as well. Boost it up to 22 priority, so the network should get onto it pretty quick. And then I'm going to go like this, and we will jam as many in here as we can up to the value of 5,000, which it did seem to think was the number it wanted to hit. Okay. So now it's just the rocket control units, which we have a lot of coming up right now. I'm kind of wondering how many of these to run. Don't want to do that forever. Just have it burn through our resources, generating rocket science. But at least these are pretty sorted. And in fact, I kind of want this to be forever available. Would that be too much? 1,000 is 100 slots. 200, let's really crank it. 100. How much do these things take? Oh, not very many. Not very many at all, but that's fine. Okay, it's making up to 5 at a time. We're doubling it. Okay, cool. And we have a station load of 37, it's like 4,000 of these coming in, so that will be fine. Okay. Probe's going to come in. Rocket science is coming up too. These are filling up. I set these to be the exact requirements for one entire of our grid squares. So the only thing they're lacking is just enough of the tiles, the platform. And that's going to take a little while. I want to bring 2 up. One of which is probably just... Why are you so... on the way, really? There should be a lot more than that. Yeah, okay. Request from buffers. There we go. Yeah. Request from buffer, request from buffer. We want all of the things. So, let's put another one of these here just to give them more ideas for charging. I'll keep them vaguely equalish. Yeah, that'll do. So we're going to now build a spaceship. So this is going to be the the ship that is going to take us to the outer belt. So it does need to be pretty sweet. One of the things we're going to bring in is actually a whole new gas. I want to queue that up now to make sure it gets picked up. And it's going to be the ion stream. So minus 50,000 of that. Hopefully there is some in the network, and that will pick up shortly. Okay, that's coming in. Good. Rocket control units are coming in. Now, am I sending the wrong thing? Satellite telemetry is not what I want. Rocket control units is what I want. Ah, no, tiny pirate. That's just dumb. What can we get rid of here? Okay, let's just chuck in these rocket control units, which are actually a bit easier to get hold of. Could be worth a rocket to send up, but never mind, we'll let them catch up. So, do we actually have the gas that we want in Nauvis orbit? Look for a blue puff. We may have used all of the damn stuff. I hope not. Okay, it's not there. Alright, let me increase the priority on this. This is the rocket fuel, basically. So we do need a bunch of it, and then we'll get building this rocket. 22. I'm just going to check the map. Are there any reasons it's not working that I could encourage? Okay, blue gassy thing. What are you looking for? You're looking for orange gassy thing. Orange gassy thing, what are you looking for? Okay, wow, you're looking to go a lot faster. Holy heck, you need to go a lot faster. So that's them four. That's them four. Yep, that's evenly spaced. You'll sort yourselves out, and you'll now generate for us. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll generate a metric ton of gas. So, no, we actually have one coming. Good. And we have another one coming here, which I will probably... No, I'm okay with that for now. So let's get us planning our ship. Again, we're just going to start really roughly and really dirtily. This ship is going to need to be pretty big, in my opinion. And it won't need much in the way of logic control. But it is going to need the big ion engines, these ones here, and I'm tempted to... Really? Where can it... That seems a little weird. We just rip that up and see if it's still happy placing them all the way out there. Yeah, as I thought. Do we want three? Three engines seems kind of cool. Yeah, rip that up. What is the center line for this? I quite like my symmetrical ships. I do like an asymmetrical ship as well, but I'm not confident I can build them well. So, there's the center line towards the... What are you complaining about? Ugh. Rose right now, let's just have a quick look. Rose is getting a lot more attacks than I would like normally prefer, which is a bit annoying. So I have kind of been adding in more lasers and stuff where I can, just to give it a bit more punch. I'll stick one there for as well, eh? There's plenty up there in theory. Okay, back to the problem at hand. I'll just cut out this, and eventually when we re-land this, we'll just land it neatly into its own little space, which will do the trick. So these are all flying in. You are still... You got 600 down there. Okay, we're still waiting. That's okay. We did a whole bunch of science here, so that will help the wider rocket science, the basic rocket science that we need to produce. That one likes a bit of telemetry. So we have this part. Now this ship is going to need some storage. And what type of storage do I want to make it? I think we want to make it green. Green storage. Oh, actually, one of the things this box could do with is maybe 100 of these guys and 300 of these guys. The problem is I don't think they exist in chests. You'll be bringing up some. Hopefully they get split between these two. Okay, so we do want chests. The kind of chests that I want are probably the green chests. Do I want a passageway down the middle? I do. I do. And we'll have to expand this anyway. It's not quite big enough. Oh, and okay, platform. Give me what should we get rid of? Probably these. Give me spaceship platform. I want 1,000 of these on hand at any one time. Okay, now we gotta wait. So eventually the goal will be to have these guys. I don't like the fact that I can not do that. Maybe if we do that. No, it looks a little terrible. What I would also require is, so these engines here are ion engines. They require ion gas and a lot of I actually could strip this down a little bit. They require ion stream and a lot of electricity, which we're going to generate with solar panels. Just give me back that, would you? And put some of it down over here. What are you doing? Yes, like that. And then we will fix this up in a minute. So it's going to require a lot of solar as well. Something like that is going to have to be required. That's going to be in the middle of the ship. And do we want to have as many as like 4? We will obviously square this up in due course. For now, why don't I just make them both equally slightly terrible? Otherwise it will absolutely bug me. No, just cut. Alright, let's get them equally terrible. We've agreed that game. There we go. So at least it's kind of symmetrically ugly, and then we'll fix it up over time. So there is, I think we're going to need to go a bit wider here, and we're going to need a way to ensure that plus 833%, so they're really generating a ton of power, and that plus this gas is going to fuel these. Only problem is there's no way to pump the gas in, so we will need to have external pumps, which means this does need to be a touch wider, like here and here. So how are we looking at the surface? Are you ready to give me what I want? 300? Not enough yet. And where are my extra bad boys? Okay. deliveries on the way. A whole bunch of stuff is on the way. Okay, so we will put in more power. It's going to be pretty sweet. Then we're going to need 2 of these. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And as well as that, I'm going to want to put in maybe a robo port just to start with. It doesn't seem unreasonable. So a robo port. I think I can just put these in the middle of a ship, which sounds weird, but it's totally a thing you can do. My only concern is that the robots will wander off as soon as we return home. I mean, I'll just have to manage that, perhaps. I don't think you can really control it, which is a shame. So we're going to have to make the ship a bit longer, fit more power and stuff like that. Okay, so I think we can say to you now that you can stop being priority 22 and sucking in all of the stuff for mankind. Why can you not get me 1,000? Those are coming. Okay. The fuel. Oh, well, it seems like we've managed to shove all the spare fuel we ever had into this. So now we can start taking fuel out. Yeah, that'll do. Take away that. Okay. So it will eventually change boxes and we will be good. It'll start loading us up. Currently up to 400. What's being brought in? Delivers another 800. Ugh. Okay, good. So those are available, so they'll be picked up. Will that be enough? My big problem is I'm worried we're going to run out of fuel. That's really the big concern. It's quite possible. In fact, I would almost say it's very likely. If not fuel, then at least energy. Can we just carve out around the ship now? Just get that kind of over and done with. Just make that even Stevens. Okay, so now it's kind of equally bad. Except for over here. Well. Over here, which is... Okay. Which is looking very odd. Is that about even? Yeah, it is about even. Right, well that's a start for a ship. Let's see what the surface is looking like. $400 more is there. I think I'll just launch that. We'll wait for the rest of it to come up. And 400 should give us enough to expand this bad boy a little bit. And take from that edge out 3, and from that edge out 3. Let's see if that does the trick. 2. 2 more. Yeah, that's at least the start of something. Ugh. I do want to fit in the extra solar panels. How are you guys going? We need to then come up with a way of jamming all of that stuff into the ship, which we'll do with belts and inserters and undergrounds and all of that fun stuff. And then we'll take off for the outer reaches, so to speak. Oh, look at all these crashed robots. Oh my goodness, robot attrition is so high. All these logistics robots just flying back and forth between 2 locations. Just, oh man, we've lost a couple of 100 robots easily. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, are you guys just kind of full? Fair enough. What are we going to do about this? Just throw more... Yeah, I guess we are just going to have to throw... Oh, no, we don't want to take that one out. That one's... Okay, well, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way of more storage, more good. ridiculous, but yeah, what can you do? And the cascading effect of eventually draining the system over there. We'll take those out. Did we take any others out that were worthwhile? No. Okay, maybe we put some of them back. Take those instead. Yep. Alright, drones. I want to get this one done. I want to get this ship built and I want to get it underway. Shouldn't take us too long. I mean, it's a bit of an experiment. Can the size of ship go that far? And where we're going to go is out to the very first asteroid belt, which isn't that far away, I would say. But I have been wrong about these things before and what the game considers far or close or what have you. So, okay, now it's cranking. Good. Why not be extra fastness? Do they stack? Oh, they're just 1 for 1. Okay, good. So that's keeping them busy. Platform. Let's make it whatever this is. No, I actually don't think it needs to go that high. This kind of needs to be a little bit high, to be honest. Okay, we'll get it up to about here. Will 2 of these be suffice for our ship? That's a big question. How far out can these reach? Not far enough, which means we need to move these to the outside and so on and so forth. So something like that. Just like go up a little bit, would you? Yeah, let's make that 2 by 2. That can go there. These can come out to there. So we know that the ship shouldn't be wider than that because this is where we're going to jam the fuel in. Okay, the fuel's going to jam in there. This is power and stuff. I will slim down this ship in due course. Will that be enough fuel? I don't know yet. No, don't stop drifting away. Bad egg. Get here. One of the things we'll want to do is just go like this. And we also want to be able to... do we want to take stuff off easily? A lot of what we want should be drone delivered. Or drone removed. Not sure. I haven't seen a lot of good discussion or diagrams for ships in space exploration. It seems to be a bit of a black hole. Like people aren't talking about it where I'm looking anyway. So so to speak, black hole playing a space game. So I'm a little unsure how to do this any better than what I'm doing, which is to guess. I'll put this. It's pretty terrible looking, I got to admit. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world bad, it's just a bit ugly. Got all of this. Okay, so did we manage to collect? That's weird. Where are the logistics? Oh, there's the logistics drones. Can we up that to 200? It will deliver them. That's there. That's theirs. Happy. Did I just bring up too many? I think I probably did. How many have we got left? Drop some more. There we go. Oh, it paused nicely at the end of the 50. Good. So that's them. Just get rid of all of them. Oh, okay. You want to go jump at that roboport? That's fine, I suppose. Let's see what happens when we wall this thing off and give it like a destination. We're going to need to put lasers on the front. I suspect we will need more room for lasers than we've given it. Might also want a door in due course. Well, and we can trim this down a bit. So, okay, grab that. Put you. Okay, we'll put you there after all. Grab some lasers. There and there. Check. So if we're going all the way out to Claudius asteroid belt, 19 gig. Wow, I'm not sure about the. Okay, let's at least cut a hole for a door. 1, 2, 3, and we will want. Okay, there we go. So let us pipe in some fuel. How are we going to do this to look cool? 2 tanks. 2 tanks would be better. Yeah. Bang, bang. Of course, there's not quite enough room, so we will go sideways. And pump. I think I'm actually gonna do 2 sets of pumps. Just to be extra snazzy. Okay. So it's going to go like... Oh, okay, well, yeah, we might as well do it duplicated. Okay. Ion streams. The engine has the ion streams. Oh, these don't have the power. Why not? Oof. Really? Are we really draining the... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We have actually... Wow, we've actually managed to drain this. Okay, that's kind of horrifying. Okay, is it thinking or is it crashing? Don't crash. Okay, is it going to reach over there? It can usually with a bit of help. Alright, well, that's going to just kill our frame rate. Alright, that... What are we going to do about that? We're just going to have to wait a second because we don't have any juice. So we know that's working at least. Alright, let's get in here. Why don't I just put a tiny gangplank? Yeah, that looks adorable. Status integrity check. What are we looking at here? So there's a lot of container stress. Don't tell me it needs... Does it... Do I have the wrong type of fuel? I think I have the wrong tanks. I think it needs... Of course. Actually, those are tiny. Look at them. I need these little tiny adorable tanks. Okay, well, we can fix that pretty good. So, this seems to be okay. Can probably even jam some more power up in here. Oh, good. At least the power's returning. That was a bit of a worry. I should have a cutover that when there's no, when it's draining, it doesn't drain or something. It would be nice if I could control that. Okay. So, do we want to try moving some belt around? I probably do. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are we going to fit all this? I could always... I have a possibly better idea for this, actually, now that I think about it. Why don't we have it... so that there's an in, we go in from the left and out from the right. If we wanted to do, like, big unloading job, right? The only downside is that pretty promptly there'll be a whole bunch of stuff that goes in that we don't want there. How are we going to turn this around? Oh. Something like this. Come here. No. Yeah, that'll probably do. Okay, good. Those are drained for all intents and purposes. Okay, well, of course I can't fly over these walls. Let's get around to the entry. A big ship like this probably needs to do 2 doors, doesn't it? Alright, come on. There's a lot of empty space here, which is a bit unused. Alright, let's think about this. We want the ion. Interesting. Kind of do want them in line. bit clumsy. Oh, they only take 10k. How many do they actually need? I guess we fill them up and check. A lot of decisions are going to be made once we start to actually see things fill up on this ship. How are you going? Oh, look, it looks kind of gassy. It's like it's filling from the top down. That's quite cute. Well done, devs. So we're going to load in from the side, poke out to that side, and when we land somewhere, we'll just put some boxes there to absorb some of the stuff that comes out. Okay. Starts integrity check. Oh, wow. So we only need 18. We're 76% streamlined, so not enough, really. Oh, I'm gonna have to, obviously. These are too far apart. Do we slim down the ship by one entire square? I think so. Okay, so rethinking this. This ship is looking pretty good, except obviously now we're draining the fuel out of it. Did it really say 3 hours, 31 minutes and 12 seconds at current speed? Okay, so, but if we're asteroid density 200%, like if we're doing 100, status integrity check. I don't know how fast it can go, but I'm just going to say 100 at all times. I don't think that's right. Cormorant. Alright, so push all that gas back out. Yeah, just push it back into the pipes. Clear it out. I think we need to strip this ship down a bit. Slimline it. As much as I don't want to do that. I wonder if there's any better ways of doing this, or if we need more or less containers. It doesn't seem unreasonable what we've got going. Okay. Alternately, no, I think I just need to manage this ship from the cargo requirements essentially. Do we need any fluids at the other end? I don't think so. We're going to have spaceships that just do little donuts back and forth. A bit of a waste of gas there. Oh, although we probably drained a fair bit out. So what I need to do is to strip out that and then strip out that. Yeah, you just all need to be torn up, I'm afraid. This is all going a bit wrong. And we'll build in an entrance from both sides, and we won't need to worry about... okay. So it's going to move up to two loads worth of stuff in. How far away are we on this? What is it saying it's got? It's actually pretty close. That's 2 loads, nearly. And that's the leftovers. It's not an unreasonable amount, and the only downside is I can't get an even, like, that's going to bug me a little bit, to be honest. I can't get an even split unless I create the 4 sized containers, which would be weird. Because I'm thinking maybe I just put a box here and we double this. We do this. Is that too much storage? No, I don't actually think it is necessarily. It is a lot to try and jam in. So let's just presume that that's what we're going to ship. It's going to be a chunky boy cargo ship. You fellas are now not quite placed as well as I would like. Let's create that's a bit more even, isn't it? So if we're putting 3 ion engines on you, we put 4. Would you go any faster with 4? Can we make 4 work? I think there's a... Oh, well, we can probably do 2 and 2. Oh, actually, what's the... Oh, I see. It's the bit of the lack of a corner here. Okay, so let's try this. Why not? Let's try 4 and 4. Put a little wall there. And I think if I was to wall that off now, it would pass the structural integrity check. There's no holes. Is it happy? Let's try fail. Oh, the stress fails. Okay. Yeah, so fine. We have to strip this out. That wasn't such a good idea after all. Alright, so this is not in terrible shape. We do have a need for a power pole. Unfortunately, we don't have a centered one, which does suck. Unless we want to put one of these. No, these don't. No, get out of here. Oh, I mean, that's kind of cute. But that's also kind of pointless. We do want to have... Maybe I just go like this, one at each corner. Now we have some space to put solar in, and our fuel tanks. So let's connect up the tanks. I still worry a little bit about tanks being too... like... Oh, no, that was fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. I worry about tanks connecting to multiple entrances at once. I don't know if that's a thing. So we have those. We now want to put some fuel in them. Oh, can't do that. They need to go where they can reach the outside world. Like this. Which makes it a bit awkward for you guys, doesn't it? Because you need to be here. And you need... Whoops. You need to be here. Which means you're no longer connected to that. Alright, so that will be a vast amount of energy. Now what we need to do is to make sure we can, of course, how are the solar panels going to fare? We can get a trip all the way down here, which is nice. And are you guys really... Oh, draining again. What is causing all the power draw? Particle accelerators are consuming 60 gigajoules, gigawatts of energy. Holy heck. Okay, so that science is just going to have to just be chewed through. Where are we going to put these? Well, towards the front of the ship, it seems to be the obvious answer. We got a little passage all the way through here. That's kind of cute and adorable. Alright. It's not looking too terrible, is it? Okay, well, yeah, please stop being bad. Actually, want to keep it slightly slimline for now. Not exactly slimline, but tidy. I don't mind putting double of these in. Just have a look. Those are charging again. Great. Let's just get rid of all of this. Okay. Kind of am thinking of going a little bit wide for the doors. Essentially. So this would leave us with a door on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's give us a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. We're starting to get into the realms of quite a big ship with a lot of empty space on it, which could be bad. However, this is also space that I can put down more solar panels. And how would that be? Does it give us a streamlined bonus of enough? Now, lasers out front. Where are you, lasers? We do probably want a docking clamp in due course, just to make life easier. There you are. Can we just put one? It's a little bit cluttered back here, but it's not the end of the world. Slightly off-centered panel. And we select the Caldas asteroid belt. Kind of would like it to be just a bit wider, to be honest. Something like that. Okay. Give us that proper sort of freighter entrance feel to it. Actually, it's one wider than the other. Let me have a look. Squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. And this one, I think, is 1, 2, 3. Really? Is everything otherwise symmetrical? Let me have a look. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it's just a bit wider on one side than the other. I think we'll just have to cut that back because I can probably fix that later on when I park the ship. Actually, let's just have a bit of a. Let's just push all this ion gas out. Come on. So push all this ion gas back into the network. So I can cut these pipes up a little bit because I do quite like that little hammerhead style. That seems pretty cool. And I think this will be enough power and power generation to get ours where we want to go. That's my hunch. Engines, they look pretty sweet back there. How are we looking? Yeah, that's all good. Cut. A bit more. And when we repark the ship, I will make sure that it has it's sort of centered properly. There we go. That looks kind of sweet. We might just adjust the hammerhead's front a little bit, which I think is also going to be its name, isn't it? That's a pretty sorted kind of name. 1, 2, 3. Our main doors are always 3 wide because we're chunky. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoops, we, of course, didn't do the right thing. Yep. So, hammerhead. You got that extra chunky wide front. And, oh, we want to make it a bit... kind of feel like we want to make it a little bit taller, to be honest. Let's have a look at this floor plate. No. Don't know about that. It's looking a little... I don't know which sort of angle I prefer more. Probably these more straight angles, I guess. Straight angle makes no sense, but just the more normal diagonal shape. Something like that. It's pretty ugly. It's a little bit ugly. If you've got an awesome ship, please let me know. Oh. No. Okay. That's going to bug me. We can't have it so thin that I can't fit in the 4. Alright. So it needs to be just slightly wider here. Bonk and bonk. It's probably not going to solve my problem, is it? It's going to have some other weird offset now. It's going to be 2 by 2. That's okay. we just jam that in the front? Maybe that would be cool. Oh, it's not even that cool. We'll just put you here, I suspect. One roboport should be plenty. It's a lot less attractive than I had hoped the ship would be, to be perfectly honest with you. Actually, maybe that needs to be like that, and we might need some more batteries. Why are you not... no power? Really? 500. Okay, yeah, they're all discharging, that's why. Because we keep producing... what are we doing on power? What is eating all our power? Again, it's particle accelerators. I've got an absolute ton of them out. I didn't think they'd all be working. So they're obviously generating some kind of science out there. But it's just consuming masses of our power. On the plus side, these guys have done like a fairly miserable job of setting this up. Okay, so that kind of sucks. Yeek. Are you guys not traveling? What's the... Why aren't you hitting out there, minions? Okay, oh, you're confused because you think I'm providing. Yeah, no, forget about that. You forget about that as well. Go home. You're being daft. So, just, yeah, drain out. It's kind of, it's being strange. So, what are we looking at here? I mean, the ship's kind of not too far off ready. I'll fix up the plumbing later on and attach docking ports later on. I mean, it's just a little bit on the chunky side. 78% streamlined. There's no real center line to it, so I mean, I could just do a little. Now, what would be... Would that be the center line down there? Okay, let's have a look. So this is the center square, and one of you's on it. Nah, I'll just cancel that. Be too fussy. Is that going to be plenty? I think it will. Okay. Let's just fill these up for now and see what happens. Why are you not... Why are you not doing the thing that I've told you to do? Hey, you, go away. Loading in, pushing, going this way, and that's like what is... Oh, okay, that's why. Push, push, push. Load, load, load. Oh, you're not going to get anything, but that's fine. We will just ignore you for now. As long as this one loads up. Yeah, okay, they're loading. We need to make sure we leave when we've got lots of battery power. I think the solar energy production will be pretty high anyway. We're going to call this the, what is it? TPS, Tiny Pirate Ship. Hammerhead. Yeah, boy. Okay, let's head out the, well, let's head out the door because we do need to load it. And for that, yeah, I think that's probably fair. Oh, let's put all of these into here as well. So these are all the asteroid probes, so it should be enough to keep us going with science. No. Oh yes, of course, some of you are complete idiots. Okay. Alright, yeah, you guys do that. No. And we'll see how much of this lot we can load into this guy's here. So, bam. Oh, why not? We'll stick an extra one on. And if this whole process works, probably come up with like a cleaner one. All right. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, how's that looking in there? Oh, no, 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 no. Right. Yes, okay. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Yeah, that will stop them doing that, you dummies. Holy heck. Just stop shipping stuff. Okay. Is that going to take a while? Oh, wow, okay. I have ended up with a lot of these drones in me. Why is that? Okay, well, we'll stick them all in there. Yeah, that's fair. So I think the ship's basically ready to go. Let's just do a final integrity check once it loads. It's getting pretty close to our maximum stress of various kinds. Validity, it's got an absolute ton of fuel. Energy production is going to be our biggest risk, that we don't have enough of it. Still, I'm just gonna do that. We'll just make sure we've got plenty of electricity on here. So it's going to be a very interesting experiment. I don't know how much and how badly this is going to work. I also wish this was just loading quicker. It's going to take a while. If I turned off my personal logistics and put all of my junk into there, I will need a canister though. I could help things along just by doing that. I'll do it over here. Bam. And take back my canister. Alright, that'll speed things up. Whoa. Okay. Jam this in here. We are trying to fit three 3 lots of stuff in, but I am no. But I'm fairly confident that we don't have a full 3 containers of junk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't. Okay, take that out. So what else do we need? We need launchers. We need the ship to bring the stuff back. Not sure we need much else with us for our first trip. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Good, you're still there. Alright. Okay, cool. I actually kind of wish they were balanced, but never mind. And we take that, we take that. We've got a lot of other random stuff with us. We've launchers, we've got parts, we've got roboports, we've got train stops if we need them, fuel tanky things, constructor robots to help us out. I'm pretty confident this is looking good. We've got plenty of this stuff. Before we land, I will patch this whole region, and I'll probably tell these to be torn. I'll probably tell them to be torn out, so we can just line everything up properly. What are you doing? What? Provide? Did I have a provide priority or a request priority? I had a request priority on request threshold. It's possible that it just delivered something and it wasn't being completely weird, like I think it was. I wonder if I could have cool psychedelic lights. I could have cool lights associated with the, you know, status of the ship, whether it was in motion or not. Oh, no, no, no. What are you guys doing? Oh, you sons of... Oh. Like, that's a lot of extra solar panels. Come on. How many do I really need? What are you guys doing? What are you waiting for? Why is there none? What can we do with less of worrying about? Probably those for now. Put like 100 in at all times. So where is the fuel? Fuel. So you're here. No, oh, you. There is. Oh, I get it. You are available though, so why are you not being picked up? Oh, buffers. Why were you unticked? That's another question, but never mind. Well, we will send up actually a lot more than that for the... Okay, wait for the autosave. We're so close. We're going to launch. It's going to be awesome. We're going to go to an asteroid belt. We're going to build our first Science 4 thing. And it's going to be massive and glorious, just like everything else is on the space, because we overdo it at all times. Okay, yeah, it's coming. Look, we're loaded. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is save game. Whoosh. Because this could all go horribly wrong, and if it does, I have to figure out how to recover. And if I can't figure out how to recover, I have to wipe back. So, everything's ready. We're not going to Navis orbit. We're going to... I'll show you on the map. So on the system map, we want to go to here, Chaldeus Asteroid Belt, because that's where we're going to do the asteroid belt science. Out in here somewhere. So it's not, you know, it's not too far away, Navis orbit to here. We already fly all the way out to Fornax and Calippo with our rockets, so I don't think this is going to be hard. So we don't want to go to Navis orbit, we want to go to Chaldeus Asteroid Belt. Yep. And too bad you're with us now, pal. Engage. Let's see how fast it can go. Let's see what the batteries are doing. Oh, it's getting pretty quick. 50, 60, in time in 3 minutes. The lasers are pew-pewing. Ooh, they're getting kind of chunky boy on the pew pew front, aren't they? These are okay. What is it telling me? D is the density of D is the density of asteroids. Yeah. So the density of asteroids is 100, but we are traveling at over 100. 1 minute 50. We might take some impacts. I hope not. Wow, that was some pretty. Let's have a look. If we just get out in front of the ship a bit. Oh, there's some pretty chunky rocks out there. How are we looking for electrical power? It feels like the lasers are doing most of the... Yeah, the ion, there's heaps of ion. The lasers are the ones draining the power the most. 116. Yeah, this is like a reason to be streamlined. Except if you streamline your ship too much, you get a penalty on your hull stress. Your hull stress starts to go up because your ship is too long and thin. That's pretty sweet. 118. Only 1 minute away. How are we out of... Oof. Those big rocks, man. We're going to be at half juice or less. Man, just as well I didn't even check if we were on full juice when we left. Oh, man. What is it? D is still 100. 118 speed. 2.1k distance. 58 seconds. 1 minute. Oh, ooh, this is going to be a bit tight. Do we need to think of more ways to power this ship, more ways to jam more power in? I think we probably do, but we are also traveling further away from the sun, and so our power demands will increase. 45 seconds, the speed is still high. Man, we are running low. 41. The speed is not going down as fast as time, I think because our FPS UPS is pretty slow. Oh, it's gonna be a bit tricky. Oh no. What do we do if we're out of power? We're gonna take some hits. If I just stop for a while, slow us all the way down, we might be able to charge up again. Still slowing. 55, 40. That streamline could be higher as well. I mean, 78 seems a little bit weak. Okay, oh god, the power is going back up again. That's a little close for comfort. Wow, what can we do about that? Well, the lasers are about right. The lasers are about right, but the amount of power that we need is not right. And I kind of don't like this cargo arrangement, to be honest. Yeah, we'll jam one in the doors. Why not? Extra power for everyone. Okay, so spread the power out. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Let's speed up and go. I love the fact that we're kind of building the spaceship as we travel. I mean, we've got a spaceship in Factorio that to me is just nuts. I don't know why this is flashing power. I suspect because it's just not connected to anything. 30 seconds. I could set a speed limit, but you know, in the end, we don't have trouble with the rocks. We just have trouble with the power. So the same amount of power, I'd imagine, in the same, yeah, just for a longer time. Or yeah, same amount of power you spread over a longer period of time. Wouldn't make much difference if we lowered the speed. But we're 15 seconds away. Can we take it? Oh no. No, we can't. We're down to the last megajoule here. I think we're going to take at least a couple of hits. Blip, blip. Oh, now the power's starting to pick up again. Oh, we're 1 second away. 3 seconds, 5 seconds. 24. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. Man. Like, we're just gonna have to jam these in for now. Sorry, starter ship. We will fix you later. What I can do is look at power beaming. I do have that technology. What I don't have is, and what I don't understand is how to then collect the power at the other end. Some people have just suggested using a nuclear reactor. Fluid isothermic generator. Liquid fuel to generate electricity. Fluid fuel value. So do I make an isothermic generator? Like, that's an interesting question as well. And then I can just fill it with some rocket fuel. I suspect that would be easier. Okay, we should be good now. Look, this is 23 seconds, so we were only a few seconds away. That was our old speed with the jet fuel engines. So I think we're going to have to include an isothermic fuel generator and connect it to a rocket fuel booster tank of some kind. Would that work? I think it would. That's going to have to be a project for another ship. But this one, I think we can get started. 3 seconds. 2 very slow seconds at third speed. 0 very slow seconds. And anchor. Let's anchor, yeah, bang on the rock. Womp. Ah, what are you? Bunch of rock. Hooray! Look at that, we've landed on our very first rock. And this is where I go like this. Oh. Just... Oh yeah, we'll do that side. Outfly the minions. Okay. What can be quite cute here, I think, whoops, is we will put down a rock, one of these. We're connected to the power as far as I can see, and I will put a requested chest in, and we will fill... Oh, I didn't bring meteor defense, did I? Oh well. Let's hope we're okay. It's 500 of those and 500 of those. And of course, Chaldeus asteroid belt. Where did it hit? Oh, it hit our own ship. Do I have repair packs on me? I should do, but I doubt I do. Oh no, I do. Good, they're off repairing. Minions, just leave me alone for a second. I have important spaceman business to do, okay? Yeah, let's go and just park you out here. Man, that was annoying. I was just slightly off grid. Yuck. Alright. Important spaceman business. Go. Yeah. Let's leave our personal logistics off and just grab some of this. So we can just start laying it down. Get in all the important things. like the other spaceports. This is just really funny to me. I don't know, there's something about just flying around this map and building out our massive grid right at the get-go, which I find funny as. Okay, we're jumping, we're flying, we're not walking through space, we're better than that. Rocks, rocks, rocks. And pretty soon, actually, I want to put down the first of the rocket pad pod things. And we can do that probably down here. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to put, it's going to be a bit cheap and dirty, put you down. This is the science pod that we want. We're going to put this bad boy in it. Oh, can we actually give it, no, we can only give it speed. We're currently generating, oh, we're generating some power, that's good. And the second grid square will go up there, which will have on it, when it's landed, we'll put on it the other type of solar, which there's no point even specifying out right now. I'm just going to use the solar grid from the planet, and that will provide just vast amounts of solar, I expect. Alright, so minions, do me a favor and build stuff. Yep, you got it. Why don't I find just a few solar panels and we'll just whack you in down here for fun. We shall just increase. What are we looking at? Yeah, yeah, or is it spike in? Oh, here we go. You know what? We want multiples of you. And one of the things we haven't done is park on the correct side. So I need to actually take the ship back to orbit and re-land it so that we can do an unload order. But yeah, well, for now it works. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Okay. So you're processing. Where okay, so we have all of, we have these. Oh, okay. Well, why don't we put a big blue box, big one of these here. Actually, no, big blue box. And we will put all of those in, and I will, okay, where's the rocket gone? Yeah, no, it's, okay, stop that. Those are too valuable for you to mess up. The actual probe, okay, yeah, actually, you know what? You should have a box next to you which has all of that. Leave me alone. Now, we've got to go find those probes on our weird little platform. Are they in here? Why are there only two of them? Did we mess something up? Just gonna go. Oh, let's watch it go for the first time. It's gonna bring us back science. Beautiful and delicious science. Off it goes. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, put another bunch of probes in there. Look at it go. So pretty. Goodbye. Goodbye. Go and do our science. Do our bidding. Why are you there, Rock? What are you doing? Get out of here. Ta-da! Science. So what we want to do from that is put all of this stuff in what I call a box. Speed up. Asteroid belt data. Yay. But where's the rest of it? So you can see we should be able to automate all of this. I could have sworn we had all of this stuff sorted, but for the life of me, what I want to tick is auto launch with cargo. Auto launch with cargo. Yeah, okay, I know you're struggling. You're struggling. There's 1,000. There's 1,000 in there, and it hurts. Okay. Oh, you stupid spaceship. What else do I want to take out? I'm just disappointed. I could have sworn we bought the rest of them. But now that's it. That's all the science we're going to be able to get away with, which is frustrating. And yes. Goodbye, rocket. Why are you... Okay, oh, that's right, because there's not much need for logistics just yet. Alright, okay. Okay, cool, so we want those. Why are you guys not building as much as I'd hoped? Could be that we need to fly around a bit. Oh, that is so painful. We don't have the rockets that we need. Well, we got some science, so I will be able to take that back and start tier 4, which is what matters most. Okay, drones, you're causing delays. Here we go. Is there actually anything up here that's interesting? Okay. Oh, actually, go to the map view. A little bit of stone, barrel, meh, nothing else. Okay, those are in. That stuff's in. Okay, that stuff's going in too. Bing. And we have power. I wouldn't mind a bit more. I want to juice it up a little bit more. And it's pushing the power up. Good. There's still no point. You guys don't have anything to launch. It's kind of tragic, really. Take that. Take that. I've even brought water fill with me for some reason. I wonder if I can use it on an asteroid or if it would break the game. Probably break the game horribly. I'm gonna put one of these over here as well. And one day eventually we'll worry about sending out more stuff. What is it? What? That's... Okay, it just doesn't need as much charge as I thought. Oh, we turned our legs off. Oh, that explains a lot. We could do with another yellow chest just back here, couldn't we? Get rid of that. That. What else? That's probably enough. I mean, what would be kind of funny is just to create a push. Actually, we can create a push. Bam. There we go. Push everything out. And can I absorb those? How much is in there? 2,000. Is 2,000 enough to make much science? That's enough to make 2,000 cubey things. And how many of these? I think, let's have a look. Science. So we'll end up making 2,000 catalogs with 2,000 science, and 2,000 catalogs will make us 2,000 science in theory. That's actually quite a lot. I mean, I really am overdoing it, aren't I? The amount of building that I've done. I've shown some screenshots of what I've been up to some people on Discord, and I think they were slightly gobsmacked at just how far I'd gone, and it wasn't through being clever or anything. It's just I'm a bit silly. Basically, this is not the optimal way to play the game. It takes a lot longer if you play it my way. Ugh. Okay. Are we getting there, minions? I'm not even sure it's worth it to dock properly with this station yet. I'm not 100% happy with the ship. The ship needs to be reworked. And I'm really going to have to look at the isothermic generator. Is that correct, what it is? Like, how many of these would I need? 2 megawatts. What are the max output? 2 megawatts. These output 80 kilowatts. So it's the equivalent of nearly 4 of those. So that's maximum output. Efficiency 75%. Maximum efficient steam-based systems designed for space. That's where I worry. I'm just not sure. Okay. Just not sure what's going to be the best angle. But I think if we make sure we're fully topped up before we leave, then half the battle's won. We'll just get home on whatever juice we can jam into this. And speaking of which, we should... I need a little stack at least, don't I, for myself. There we go. And we'll take this back and get that science moving. Let's get this bad boy and this one in. Yeah, get them charged up. Add another one here. What are you guys still doing here? Get on with your... Oh, maybe I confuse you by taking stuff out. Okay, so... let's have a look, see. Okay, minions, you can get to it. My own minions love to build, more so than I think sometimes the other minions in the game do. Alright, if we plop down these all over, we should be able to have it do its job. It should get all this built without us even needing to come to interfere. So then I can probably tell it to get solar panels up. But I don't know how much solar panels it's going to need. It could just be that this is a bit of a hokey 2-grid bit of space. And even putting a grid up and all this tile seems kind of pointless. Would I ever build bigger than this? Does it need anything else? Really? I don't know. I feel like I'm future-proofing. In the past I've made decisions around like cutting and keeping things small, and I've always lived to regret it. Almost always-ish. I always sort of think like, oh man, if only I'd done it properly, I would have been able to do X, Y, Z, or pull off something much better. Minions, would you... Oh, I'm out of... my suit is out of juice. No wonder. I'll give the minions here a free extra charge. Actually, what I need to do is to tell them to stop. Whoa, okay, we need more power. I tell them to stop flying out of my suit, because I kind of want them to chill on that, because we're going to leave in a second. One thing I do want to do is to... just put this down. The minions, while they're building, use quite a lot of power, I found. And we have a fair whack of them kicking around, so we can give them a little helping hand up their juice. No! Give me. Don't say I don't think of you, minions. Alright. And we shall put the high charge in the middle. Oh, God, okay, they're draining. It's because we hit nighttime in the belt. It still has nighttime, it seems. It still gets... I don't think it actually changes the amount of power you put out. What is this flicking? Oh, we've got a bunch of accumulators, of course, and it's kind of toggling back and forth between them. Do we want to lay down some accumulators? Kind of don't mind if we do. Eventually my plan is to have a small, basically a small fleet of small ships that is going to go back and forth, picking up signs and delivering the other rocket stuff that we have. The rocket parts. Okay, what is that looking like, pal? You a bit more stable now? Yes, you are. Good. Can we fit one more in? I dropped it all off. Alright, minions. Look, you're just going to have to chill on the power usage. Okay, you're seriously... you're bumming me out, must admit. Ah, look at that. The fates have been kind. And, of course, I dropped the stuff that I want, which is to fill this in. Don't crash on me, game. It's been a teeny bit unstable lately. Come on. I mean, I could just cancel all the building, but, you know, why would I do that? That's like weird person talk. Yeah, come on. Off these frames. It's not good. It's a pretty decent solar field, guys. It's weird how it does these little... spaceship console doing stuff. Oh, it could be the differences when bots are charging. No. That has to be about it. We have to be about ready to flee. Ah. Alright, I turn on my own bots and they're all hiding and sulking. None of them want to come out. Fine. Where are you? Are you all the little... Yeah, you're little dudes following me. Okay. Right, let's hop off here. Come on. You can come. Because my suit is out of power, it does struggle with really, really big builds. They're all being incredibly lethargic, but if I pick them up manually, they will kind of instantly charge, I believe. And there's 150 of them. So, this is going to take a second. It's not too bad done. Good, 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 good. Alright. How's that looking? Can we trust you to be left alone? Almost charged. Alright, we want to make sure this is charged. I don't want to add any more accumulators because they'll then slow down the charging of our main set. Look at that, that's so much solar. Very nice. Cool, almost topped that out. You can keep your crummy rocks. I'll take everything else home. Sadly, and I better take the science home as well. Wham. So, sadly for us, there's... No, not like that. That and that. What do we got in here? Oh, we got some logistics robots. Okay, that's fine. Is that it? Are we going home? Are all of these charged? Yes, they are. Can we jam in any more? We probably could. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. Why? I don't know. Anywhere else we can jam a solar? No. I do love how fast this ship goes. Okay, you know what? It's time to go back to Nauvis orbit. Nauvis orbit. It's in the system we're in. Goodbye. Let's have a look. Look at that. They're just going to crank on and do it now, all by themselves. Good lads. Launching and leaving a little cutout behind. Womp. Engage. Number 1. Let's hit that max speed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. Why are you not engaging? Where's it? What? Why? Disabled by script. $13 hours. What? Oh, here we go. That was weird. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh man, I had a bit worried there for a second. I'm not sure what it was doing. But we'll get this thing back and deliver our science. How fast are we getting to? 92, 93. Will it go even faster now we're not carrying as much? I don't think it's really cares about the weight of anything. My prediction is it'll top out about 118, which is pretty sweet. I wonder what we'll do with 5 engines. Now I'm curious because that fuel doesn't add much. I reckon a 5 engine ship. And I've got to study cargo unloading. There's got to be some different or better way of doing it, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh, and of course. what I found. There's all the probes. Can we go back to the belt? We've got absolute tons of fuel, so we're going to go back to the belt. Yes, that was a problem. That's where they all were. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so that whole system doesn't work. What I could do is I could control these with the output behavior, whether or not we're docked and anchored, or whether or not we're anchored. That would do a lot. 11 seconds. Ugh. Still quite not enough power, isn't it? I suspect I'm gonna, if I take one of these solar panels out, I can jam in more power. I mean, I can do a re-rig the ship on the fly as well for more space, but I might do that too. Anchor. Yeah, just the same crummy spot. Alright. Let's come here. Like, this is a lot of science to give up. So, we don't want to give it up. Auto launch, auto launch, auto launch. Yeah, you boys go. Meanwhile, let's adjust this ship some more. Let us do a little home decorating. We're just going to take out all of these because I don't believe... What? Minions. They're sulking. I swear they're sulking. No, don't go that way. Tear out that stuff for me. Off go the rockets. Going to bring us heaps of science. Nice. Come on, minions. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm pretty sure we have enough fuel to get home. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. I might even jam another engine on just to see what it does. Alright, so we want a little bit more of this. Yeah, let's jam another engine on. Let's see if it goes faster. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be awesome. 5. Slightly wonky. Yeah. We want more lasers if we're going to do that, though. So let's just expand it sideways a little bit, too. At least 1 square. Yeah, something like that. That'll do. What is that? Well, like how much extra can we jam in here? It's effectively doubling, I think, our amount of power we have to hand. Let's do a status check. Yeah? Where is it unhappy? Actually, I don't know where it's unhappy. Actually, checking. What? Start integrity check. No tiles found connected to a properly enclosed console. Alright, cool. More rockets going. Very nice. Well, that's confusing, isn't it? Let's tear up this wall. See if there's a wall-related issue. Could be. Let's check now. Could have been on the corner there and it's picking it up because the ground is there. So it's like building on the ground. Ah, good. Okay, it was that. So we have a ton of ships. We have science going everywhere. That's all charged. This has all got heaps of energy. The ship looks like complete behance. And it's got some minions in it. Got lots of lasers. Do we want more? Don't. I have a little bit more tile. I could put. Actually, what I want to do, to be honest, is slightly streamline. Do I have the walls for it? I do. Because right now we're on like 0 streamline bonus or something ridiculous. Okay, how does that look? Oh, this will go up. So the speed should go up doubly often. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a terrible spaceship. That is just disgusting. Okay. That's heaps of science. Good, 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 good. Do you have more? Oh, you do have some more. Alright, you guys are going. Okay, one last trip. So, oh, and you as well. Beautiful. And then we'll fly home with 5 engines. I really want to see what the max speed we can poke this thing out at. Being more streamlined has been pretty helpful. Yeah, I reckon this will be good. That's a lot of lasers. Shouldn't have any problem. Almost too many. Can we jam more power in? No, not really. Should have pulled that up. That was fully charged. Okay, the basic concept was good, I think. Okay, launch. And how are the minions going? Hey, they're doing all right. Look at them, cranking it out. Good boys. Give you a little bit more juice to charge off, shall we? These things do drain, but... Whoa, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, picking you up. What is draining? Oh, Okay, they just had to take a big charge to fill up. Okay, good. Right, science is here. And okay, yeah, we're just going to leave them to it now. That's heaps. Any more we will come back for and set it up again more properly. Now we know how this whole system works. Alright, so we got heaps of that. We want to go to now this orbit at full tilt, please. I would like to have just a little toggle on or off, like home or put in a destination, but that would still involve fiddling with the universalist to get the particular ID for the automation signal. So instead, we'll just do this. Home, Jeeves. Wait, are you guys just moving stuff by box? Engage. Here we go, 100%. Oh, it's... Yeah, it probably will need a pipe, won't it? So that it can pick up fuel. Yeah, numpty. How fast are we going to go? Whoa, it's pretty quick. It feels faster already. Oh, that bank of lasers just smashing it. Ooh. That bank of lasers is eating through our power. But in theory, no quicker than they would otherwise. I don't think they can overkill. 115, 116, 117, 118. Oh yeah, still climbing. I do wonder those two isothermic generators might be kind of handy. They'll provide a real buffer to this, because right now we're not really relying on solar at all. We're just relying on stored. 130. Oh, these guys are firing fast enough. 133, 135-ish is going to be the top speed. We're 1 minute away. 1 minute 10, we're at 50% power. It would be cool to have a whole set of console lights and what have you that light up. But the combinators and what have you to make that work for power levels and what have you, probably a bit intense. As well as various speed readouts and stuff. Like I can pull them off here and off watching the ship. Oh, I guess I could have a series of lights. I could even almost put one in now. And it's putting out the signal A. A is greater than AD. Use colors. Oh, and then I would have to put down a constant combinator. Ugh. Like this. So if it's less than, put out the color red. Like if it's less than 20. There we go. So it's not yes. Oh, there we go. Red alert, red alert. Okay, I might actually have to put that into a ship in the future. That's going to be fun. How are we looking? 32 seconds. Oh, we have to stop. That's still very annoying. 137, we were up to 140 there or something. We haven't been able to gain much advantage for all of that. I suspect it's the extra engine. Yeah, I suspect it is. And we'll put this combinator when A, actually let's just go when A is greater than 20%, use color yellow. No, what are you getting confused about? And that works. And when it's great, and I could probably even do a bracketing thing so that when it was greater than a certain other percent, and when it is greater than 50%, use the color green. No. How are you all wired gone wrong? I can't even see anymore. I'm filling with lights now, aren't I? Too endlessly. So that's the yellow light, which I'll use the red cable for. That'll make it a bit different. And then green cable this one. You to there, to there. Hey, we must have more than 50% power and not less than 20%. Okay, so we can engage now. Wow, that was a whole lot of fiddling around for no real reason, but it was kind of fun. At least I now have a really stupid way of checking the power level, the battery level on my... What I should probably do is just do a battery level thing, so they just go from red, red, green, yellow, yellow, green, green, and then it goes... And I can just do conditionals. Just not conditionals, I can just do levels, so that as soon as it's lower than, the lights turn off, and I can just watch my power level drop without having to study it. Come on, ship, go fast. 25 seconds. So, I mean, I do quite like having this many engines. It probably doesn't make a huge difference. I mean, how fast is it going to get? 137? It's a fair work. I mean, it's like one whole engine's faster, right? So it's 25% faster, I'd say. Maybe not quite. I'm imagining efficiency drops off. Yeah, it does indeed. I think 4 engines might be slightly more optimal. Power's going to drop below 50% soon. There you go. The green light turns off. Not below 20 for a while. I need an alarm. Where's my alarms? Am I carrying any right now? No! I'm not carrying any alarms. What a critical mistake that was. And then I could have a little wing when it's at 10% power. Yay! Anchored in Alvis orbit. And yes, just... Oh, there we go. Bonk. Hooray. What a magnificent experience that was. No, let's not turn that on. Let's put all of the stuff in here. Leave everything else off. No, I don't want all of that back. All I want is you lot out of my inventory. Yes, get out of here. And then all we have to do is fly up to here and stick it in something. Not very far away at all. And we can start to see the first pile of insight made. And with the first pile of insight made, I think we'll probably call it quits there. It is, whoa, it's getting really late here. Wow. That's a bit ridiculous. Bit too late for me. So we'll jam this insight in the machine and watch it all start to light up. And then leave knowing that our work here... Why is that... What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are our stations being weird? Are there any others? Yeah, that could have been a legacy thing that was going on with our other station. Never mind. Let's fly up here, jam this stuff in, and yeah, just watch the drama unfold as insight flows out. And once the insight starts flowing out, the old space station will start to crank away. Let's take some of this out of here, put it in here. Let's grab some of this one here, really load that bad boy up. Look at that. Is it going to start doing it? It's going to start doing it. Yes. Tier 4 astronomical science is on its way, and life is good. I don't even know how much of this we really need. Like, how far do we have to automate it? Probably quite a lot. Probably quite a lot. But let's just have a quick look. Has this managed to produce more? It's managed to make 6 more. What is it short on? Oh, that's right, because we haven't sent up this bad boy. So as soon as that goes up, it'll start cranking out more. And we can set up a whole request chest on the new vessel. We really need a new vessel for this. So, shouldn't clonk the microphone. I don't want that. Get rid of that. So, what are you emptying? No, why are you... No, give me. Don't take those away. Okay. So... Wow, those are all working. And, oh, we just need these to be filled in as well, which they will be eventually. Look at that. Insight. In fact, you know what? Special treat. I am going to grab all of the insight so far. Where's it even gone? Oh, there it is. There's actually not that much of it. What the heck? Alright. That's plenty. Alright, let's go over to the astronomical thing. That's 50 science. Just bam, done. Amazing. It takes a while for our whole base to catch up with that. Like if we just pipe that in, we're already producing science, but that needs to get to about 4,000 before it'll even touch the sides of the requester system, which is a bit of a shame. And if you look up here, which is kind of really cool to see, our fluid ships, except for water, are essentially all backlogged. They're all parked in orbit because they have they actually got enough charge? Yeah. They don't. What the? Why? No, you're fine. Are you not connected? No, what? I'm confused. Oh, what? Oh, that's embarrassing. Stupid. Yeah, so these are actually all fully backed up. Priority on 2, so we now have a fully spaceship driven fluid system, except for cryonite slush, because I would need to get the cryonite slush into orbit, and if you're doing that, then I might as well just ship it by cargo rocket, I figure. But from surface to Nauvis orbit, anyway, I have that sorted because I get all the fuel from the surface, which is great. Almost there. We are so slow. 23, 22. It's not ideal. No ideal speeds for this game. Look, all the sciences are cranking. Broadly speaking. Here we go. And let's pick this up. Wham. Make it a bit quicker. Tier 4 science. Look at that. 90. We're getting to 100. That's impressive. How do we do that? This recipe, it produces 8 per 1. That's so cheap. Look at all these cool things we're going to be able to research now. So much, but we're going to do that in the next episode and continue, I think, pretty much straight after this in the next episode, looking at rebuilding our ship. Might move all the science over or get it all moving, but that's all fantastic. This will shortly be picked up by drones and moved into our science system because we have the requests here and they're about to be fulfilled. And yeah, it's about time I end it. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this interesting. Me learning the ropes of spaceships. So I will try to figure out more in due course, and we'll get an awesome ship going without the drama. Until then, I've been Tiny Pirate. Goodbye.